What's up, boys? It's Dan, and this is how you're gonna find your first 100K client for freelance brand scaling. You've probably seen some of the other videos out there like this, or there's another one here. And I'll be honest with you, these are good videos on how to maybe sign a client, but they're not gonna really tell you how you can secure a client. They're all gonna say, just do outreach, cold outreach. Bro, nobody wants to do cold outreach, and just going on your Explore page is boring. I'm gonna tell you the exact method to actually find a unique brand. It doesn't have to be a clothing brand. They could sell any e-com product. That's the thing. That's the beautiful thing with brand scaling, is that it could be any niche, any product, as long as they're selling it online. And I've been doing this for a while. Here's one of the brands I work with. We made $26,000, and you probably seen my other videos. You probably know who I am. And I just want to make a raw video. I could add a bunch of cuts in here to make it better for YouTube retention, but this is more of like a raw thing. You know, I want to come in here and talk to you guys and really show you how to do this from somebody who's generated over $200,000-$300,000 doing this exact business model. So first of all, right, you need to find a good niche. You could do clothing brand, but clothing brand is so saturated because of people like Brez, Harley, Kaylin, you know, all these other brand scaler creators. So I'm going to tell you right now, this is the method, boys. So what you want to do is go to the Facebook ad library or Meta ad library. You could just select right here, all ads, United States, and then type in literally anything, any interest you have. If you're into cars, if you're into, I don't know, golf, if you're into athletic wear, anything. Let's say I type in golf. Oh, you know what? Let's do something random like pickleball. And what's going to happen is you're going to get a bunch of ads, right? People that are currently running and ads that are doing well. So just like this, okay, I see this page right here is running ads, so let's see how many they're running. So right here, it's a cool pickleball brand. Let's look it up, and let's see. This seems like a nice niche. So now what you want to do is pretty much just go on TikTok and find similar brands. So let's say we go to tiktok.com, and let's go to their TikTok, whatever it is, and then we'll just go to their hashtag. So let's see, they only have 230 followers. That's fine because they have a good website, they have a good product. And let's see what kind of hashtags they use. So pickleball paddle. Let's see. Let's look up pickleball paddle. There you go. So we got a bunch of different brands right here. We could go to videos and we could start scrolling through this. Boom. Now you have a bunch of niches that you could potentially hit up. And that's what nobody else is going to tell you. They're going to gatekeep this, or they just don't know this. But boys, you don't have to run ads just for clothing brands. I don't know why there's a common misconception. This applies to any e-com store, any niche, any store that sells products online. So let's look up something else. So I'm going to look up something random, like, I don't know, let's look up some key holder. I don't know, random thing that I just saw on my desk. All right, so we got some here. This one's okay. This one's probably drop shipped, so I don't really like that. Let's look up pen. You know, somebody must be selling some kind of pens. So this is not what I meant. What kind of pen? I don't know. Drawing pencil. There's probably something there. And okay, so we got nothing again. So we could literally just sit here and do this all day. We could literally do everything. And what I recommend is actually going to ChatGPT and then say, hey, I'm looking for niches to run ads on for my brand scaling agency. Some niches that I like are clothing brand, gym wear. I've also seen good niches for pickleball and golf grip sprays. Give me keyword search terms that I can look up in the Facebook ad library to find competitor. So let's see what ChatGPT gives us. So okay, not bad. It's giving me all the stuff that I asked for, but I want give me new ones that I have not explored yet. I think that's like this. Oh, beard growth. Okay, let's see that. So let's look up beard growth. That must be a thing, right, guys? I feel like that is. So yeah, there's definitely people selling products in this niche right here. So I would have personally never thought of this, and this is a great niche. Let's see, custom car mats. Let's look that up. And okay, I feel like, yep, exactly. So there's people already doing this. There's probably like anime car mats. I feel like that would be a thing. And all you have to do is, for example, let's do the beard growth thing. Let's say we go to TikTok and then we go to beard growth oil, look that up, and then let's try to find a brand. Okay, here we found a brand, literally all it took. Let's look up the brand website, and this is the website right here. Let's go back to ad library and let's check if they're running ads, and it does not seem like they're running ads, but let's just double check. Yep, so they're not running ads. Also, a way you could check is it's back in my outline right here, the Meta Pixel Helper. This is an application that you can get just like this. If we go on their website and let's turn off our ad blockers for this to work, and then we'll see. Okay, okay, so they do have a pixel, which means they might have ran ads before or they might not have. Somebody might have just set it up for them, but they do have it. And regardless, this would be a good product to sell. Maybe they're not running ads because they're sold out, but this is pretty much how I do my research, and that's how I find my brands. And what I do once I actually find them is I just outreach them either through email or through pretty much Instagram DMs. So as you can see, I've literally for this video messaged a bunch of brands, and I decided to try to find a new niche. And the niche that I was really focusing on was women's high-end fashion, or like heels and stuff like that. And as you could see, I found a bunch. I found like pretty much, this also works really well, found a fan page kind of where they post like aesthetic dresses and stuff like that. And then I would go to their tag, go to the small brands, the small boutiques, and I would just copy and paste them this message. And as you could see, I sent out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, around like 20 messages today, and I got two DMs, which is pretty cool. So please stay connected. Our representative will assist you shortly. And they told us to email them here, so I'm just gonna send them an email. And then this person forwarded me to the PR department, and they have 306,000 followers, boys. I'm not gonna lie, this is insane. If I actually get this client, awesome. Would love to talk to them. Oh, let's actually ask ChatGPT what the hell I should say to help me out a little bit. Let's see, let's make a new chat. What should I respond with to get a prompt call set up? See, boys, a lot of AI in this, we're not even really doing that much work. So appreciate it. Boom, perfect. So let's paste this. Appreciate you forwarding this to our PR department. Just to make things easy, would be best for me to follow up with them directly, or is there a good time for a quick call to discuss how we can help scale your brand? Perfect. Happy to keep it short and value packed. Boom. Awesome. This is actually crazy if I bag this client. 306,000 followers. Let's see what their page looks like. And looks pretty good. High ticket products are always really nice because there's a huge profit margin. And let's say I take 10%, which is what I recommend. If I sell this one dress, for example, I make $100, which is really nice. But yeah, and a lot of people who buy expensive clothes keep buying expensive clothes. That's also the great thing about finding brands that aren't just streetwear, because so many streetwear brands do pre-order and they only drop like once every 2-3 months. It's the best when their brands are pretty much always running, and you could always be selling pieces non-stop, always making money. So that's pretty much step one on actually how to do your brand research and outreach. For actual outreach, I just recommend pretty simply just sending out messages just like I did. It's just copy and paste messages. As you could see, it worked for me. There are a couple other strategies that work well, like sending videos. Videos works really well. You're almost like recording, hey, my name is blah blah blah, I'm gonna help you with this, that. But this generally works for more like streetwear brands, because I feel like those boutiques or like those golf grip, for example, or the bearded oil, whatever, they're gonna be like, who's this random kid? So it'd be better to just either write an email or just send an Instagram DM, in my personal opinion. So when it actually comes to making your profile, I'm gonna show you what mine looks like, just so you get an understanding of what a good profile is. So mine is a little bit more towards the streetwear kind of niche, because that's where I started in, and that's just kind of who I am. And the biggest part is I have this ecom highlights right here, which shows my results. It shows how much money I made for all these brands, what I've done, and just kind of the life I live. I also have a little lifestyle thing I need to add in here because I haven't added it in weeks. But that's that. If you look at, for example, Brez, which is a really big name, a really big figure in this industry, he has the same thing. He has a marketing highlights. So whenever clients hit him up or he hits clients up, they pretty much see the money that he generated, his life, and that he actually does this for real. If you don't have that, I recommend doing educational stuff. So, watch all my videos, regurgitate them in short form, and you should be good. They'll be like, okay, this guy knows what he's talking about. And now let's talk about the actual sales pitch. So I recommend either making a pretty much a presentation. Let me show you what one of my students actually did. So this is one of my students. I don't really want to dox her, but she pretty much decided to hit up a pet supplement company, and this worked out really well. She pretty much did a growth breakdown, pretty much from A to Z, what she's going to set up for the brand. So we're going to set up ads, we're going to set up email and SMS. It's going to take this amount of time. We're going to get a return of this. Yeah, you see like what I'll do for the business, pay structure, free growth breakdown. And this just kind of will get you a better response from a client, because it just seems a little bit more professional. And you just hop on a call with them. You could either go over it yourself, or you could just hop on either Discord, FaceTime, or something like that, where you could share your screen and show them, or you could send them a PDF and go over it together. Zoom, Google Meet, whatever. Depending on the brand, right? Streetwear, you could just do a FaceTime. And then nicer brands or higher end brands, you probably do Zoom or Google Meet. And then there's two main things. Pricing. When you're starting out, out, just keep it at 10%. You don't have to do anything silly like 2K retainer, which I do now. I do $2,000 to $4,000 retainer depending on the brand. That's because I have a lot of testimonials. If you're just starting out and it's day one, your first client, working at 10%, put your ego down, maybe even do 5%. And for a guarantee, give them a guarantee. Tell them you don't have to pay me anything until I make you money. That's what the 10% is. It pretty much is a guarantee saying that if I don't make you money, you don't have to pay me anything. You only pay me once I make you money. So that's pretty much the sales pitch side of things. I can go more in depth of it, but to be honest, I just wanted to show you guys how to actually find good clients to hit up and how to hit them up. So to actually get access to their Shopify, their email and SMS, to their Facebook ads, you just first go to the Shopify partner. You can create an account. Just look up Shopify partner. And this is a workaround because sometimes to add admin, they need your client would need to buy a premium subscription, not the $30 a month plan, but the $100 a month plan. And this way you can do it for the $30 a month plan without getting them to pay more. So just create an account here, click add store, request access to store, and you pretty much put the store URL. So you paste that in and they'll ask for a code. The client will provide you with a code, and then click select all other than finances. Realistically, you don't need this. And then boom, request access to store, and they're gonna get an email that they approve, and you should be good to go. And now the Facebook stuff, pretty much to get access to them, it's pretty simple. You would just click all tools, you click business settings, and what would happen is they can pretty much add you a staff there, unless they don't have a Facebook account, which I can go over in another video. I just don't really feel like doing that right now, to be honest with you guys. Once you're in the business settings right here, or the settings right here, you click invite, you go to the people, and then you click invite people. They pretty much type in your email. Let's say I'm just gonna type in my email. Please don't spam me. Click next. Okay, let's add some random person. And then you click advanced options, and then you click everything right here, and then finances if you want access to that. Next, and then they select everything, and then they give you full access, add accounts, boom, full access, catalog, everything, full access, pixels, everything. Once they select everything, you click next, boom, and then you're good to go. You pretty much have access to that. And then the last thing would be Omnisend or Klaviyo. So you would need them to create an account, and it's just an application in the Shopify App Store. So if we look up Shopify App Store, and you might be confused about the email and SMS marketing because, again, not a lot of people talk about brand scaling in depth because they don't know how to do it. Unlike me, I've been doing this for a long time, bro. But you should be doing email and SMS marketing together because it makes it a lot more profitable. For example, when you're running ads and people go onto the website, and if they don't purchase something, they're going to get an email, hey, we saw you left this in your cart, or we saw you looked at the website, here's 10% off to pretty much complete your order. This way that'll count as a sale through the ads and you get paid. So they install this right here, pretty simple. Then they go to Omnisend. It looks like this. They click account management, they click users, invite, they type in your name or your email, admin, and then confirm, and then boom, you'll get an email and you're good to go. So the last thing is pretty much the contract, and I'm just gonna give you guys my contract. You can straight up copy it. So I had it in ChatGPT. Pretty much you could literally steal my contract. I'm just gonna give it to you guys straight up. This is what it looks like. So it goes over everything. You could just pause the video and copy it, and then what you do is pretty much once you have it, you go to DocuSign, and you can get the free trial here. It's really nice because you don't have to pay anything. DocuSign free trial. Yeah, so the DocuSign has a 30-day free trial, and I highly recommend it because it's a good application. You just type in your email. So let's say I don't know if it'll let me create a second account, but you just create an account right here, and say I put this here, just some random information, and it'll let me hopefully create an account. So once you create the DocuSign account, pretty much it's pretty simple. All you do is just type in you create the document, you save it as a PDF. Let's see if I have it here. Yep, I just throw in this old client that I have, and then you pretty much put a name. So let's say Dan B. Let's put whatever. Let's just do this one, and then you add a second recipient. So you put client, and then client@gmail.com, whatever. Pretty simple. And then you click next, and then you scroll all the way down. If you use the same document as me, it'll be around this long, and I just throw my logo at the top. But you go all the way down, and then what you do is you click so you pick which, let's say the client first, and then you click signature, drag it here, and then you click your name, boom, signature, drag it here, click send, and then boom, it's gonna send to those two people. They sign it, and they send you the actual PDF. So that's pretty much how you get your first client and your first 100K client, your good client, not some BS client. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. If you are interested in learning more, I do have a one-on-one mentorship. This is for people who are taking this very, very seriously and have some money to spend, and to learn more in depth about freelance brand scaling. It's not a course. This is one-on-one. So just check out that link, and hopefully, boys, I'll see you in another video. Peace.